Podcast.
Yeah,
Don't know what
Podcast.
number this is.
it's definitely.
We don't know what number it is, but it's a podcast. You're going to enjoy it,
Nonetheless.
hopefully. If you're a new listener, actually subscribe if it's on YouTube,
Yeah,
because
Please.
like 50% of our like view count are unsubscribed. So go below and subscribe. Or if
Yeah.
it's on any other platform, you know what to do. You've clearly used it before. Unless you're an old person and you've just got it after Christmas, which is really long ago when this probably just came out. Probably like a month.
Also, another thing, give us suggestions.
More suggestions.
We really need suggestions.
Not silly ones.
We need
be honest,
serious ones.
I'll take
Or
even silly ones. To be
Silly
honest.
ones, yeah.
Any suggestions
To be fair.
would be great. Any
Anything.
topics.
Just stuff
Um,
for us to talk about.
And to be honest, even realistic guests, we could try and get on, because a lot of people who watch this are like friends. So even if they put below or talk to us in person, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
We will be getting more guests on in the future. We are planning, and we're also planning to do a bit more like heavy podcasts with a bit more like heavy topics of like ghosts and UFOs and stuff and other conspiracies, because we have like hit on them, and we've hit on them for like sometimes like half of a podcast, but I feel like having a full podcast where it's just dedicated to like our research and what we believe in would be amazing.
We've already got some topics, so why didn't you start us off,
Slide on in there.
Ryan?
Whoa. Okay. What films are we looking forward to this year, guys?
There's so many. Toy Story 4 is
No.
on top of the list.
Yeah,
No.
I know.
Alright then.
They should have stopped.
Yeah.
They should
I
have.
I actually don't mind them carrying on though.
Didn't enjoy the third one.
You
It's
didn't enjoy
not,
the third one. I almost cried at the third one.
It's not like, I'm not saying like they should stop because they're bad. I just think
They're dragging it out. a
they
bit.
shouldn't milk it.
It's a bit like.
To be fair, I think the third one was the last one that was needed, because didn't like
it was.
give them away in the third
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
So
that's a
kind of
good point.
the
Like
end
there was,
of the
there was a
story.
good kind of
It's a solid
leaving
ending.
point.
Yeah.
And to be fair, with the posters and stuff of the new one, they're just a spoon with like arms and googly eyes. I wonder who the bad guy is.
That's a good point.
Don't trust this new
That's a
guy.
good point.
Or it's just a big ruse and he's actually a good guy.
It's like plot twist. What other films? There's John Wick 3.
Yes.
Kieran, you need to watch
The other
the
two.
first two.
Stop pressuring me.
No.
No, you actually do just need
You
to
need
watch
to watch
it.
them.
It's one of those things. I say I won't, but I will eventually. Even if I
Better.
don't watch it before the third one comes out, I'll still watch them.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as you watch them.
Um,
Fine.
But the trailer looked really good for it.
Yeah, it does.
Wouldn't know. I'm not
Well, you
gonna
can
watch
at
it.
least watch the. Well, actually, there's no point watching the trailer.
I'm
But
not going to chance it.
people who have watched the other two, people with common sense, Kieran,
Oh, right.
would have and really did enjoy the trailer.
This is coming from the person who...
Go on.
Wait,
Go on.
how old are you?
19.
So for 18 years of their life, had never seen Step Brothers.
Yeah, but I don't like what's his name?
Let's go on.
And I watched it. I've watched
He
it.
hadn't seen Breakfast
Oi,
Club
I
for
wa-
so long.
But I've watched it. I've watched
Exactly.
it. I've watched it now. You've
That's
literally
the
just
point.
highlighted. I'm not going to watch Breakfast Club when I'm 5. I'm going to watch it
You've
now
only
when
been
I
telling me.
really want to watch it.
You've only been telling me for the past year.
I've just made right
I was in the
jokes.
middle of drinking.
You've been telling me for the past year.
I've bloody watched it. Actually, I've watched Breakfast Club twice now. Under
Oh.
a year.
That's cute.
That's not me. I've watched it once.
I love how you're going to have a go at me, and I've watched more films than Ryan.
Probably
I've watched more films than both of you
Yeah.
combined.
And
So,
doesn't mean that you've been
I've
watching
seen
good
both John
films.
Wicks. Masterclass of cinematography, especially lighting.
I'll be the
Yeah, the
judge of that.
lighting bangs.
Lighting
I'll be the
bangs
judge
well.
of that.
And the music.
Pretty much the main reason I want to do lighting.
The whole film's awesome apart from the dialogue, because there's really not
because it's
much.
Keanu Reeves.
I said to Ryan the other day, I was like, but what if I don't like it?
Well then,
Be disappointed.
Exactly.
but
In
you
you.
like it. You've
You've got like all this build up.
You like a good action film.
You're like setting it very high. If I don't like it, I'm very disappointed.
I'm
Well, if you
disappointed in
watch
you.
it,
I'm
then
not-
you'll find out.
I
won't
will
you?
say when I do. Well, it's not even that. It's just never been on like Amazon or Netflix. I'm not going to go out my way
It
and buy
wasn't
it.
Netflix, wasn't it? The first one.
The first one's on Netflix.
What, right this second?
I think it was at least like 2 weeks
I don't
ago.
remember seeing it on there at all.
I'm pretty sure over Christmas it was.
Yeah,
I feel like it would have been on the popular.
because I
bit,
started watching it.
but I didn't see it.
I started watching it like just before Christmas again.
But yeah, I'm not going to go out my way to buy it. Basically,
I got mine off of Amazon Prime.
going off of that, off that personal attack on me.
What? And mine wasn't.
That was defensive attack.
I'm just not
Oh,
going to say anything.
that's fine
I'm just
then.
not going to say anything.
That's fine. A defensive attack. Okay.
It's a rebound.
Going back to films that are actually coming out.
We're still talking about films.
Spider-Man!
Oh, I'm the biggest Spider-Man fan, and I bloody want to watch it like now. I've just watched
Well-
Spider-Man Into the Universe, and I've loved it,
Multiverse.
That's the one. and I've loved it to bits, and I cannot wait for the
It's
new Tom Holland
extremely
film
good.
because I'm just a huge fan. Just am.
Yeah. No, the Spider-Man multiverse film was really good. Lego Movie 2?
You're gonna hate me. I didn't like the first one at all.
Is it because Will Ferrell voiced some of the people?
I didn't even know about that. Honestly, I just didn't like the whole singing every 5 seconds, and that's coming from someone who actually does like musicals. I put my hand up as a male, which isn't a very
What's that got
like,
to do with it, Tom?
it's
Hey,
not
what's
a
that got to do
target
with it?
audience for
You
Yeah,
like
that's-
Lego Movie?
It's not the target audience, but I am the niche market. I've done my research. I am the niche market in this, and I like musicals.
So we've established Tom likes musicals and he's a male.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And I
That's
don't
allowed.
Like
That's allowed,
the
Tom.
singing in Lego. I don't know. I just didn't like it. I watched 20 minutes of it, and I was just like, I really don't
I'm
like
I'm pretty
it.
sure they only do like one song.
That's probably why. It's the same song over and over again.
Yeah.
I don't think he likes Chris Pratt singing.
I like Chris Pratt. It's nothing against Chris Pratt. But I don't know. It just didn't work.
To be
for me.
fair, Batman was the best character in the entirety of the film.
I want to watch
That's why they made
the
his own
Batman
film.
Lego movie.
That's why they made his own film.
That looks good.
That is good.
They're
I warn
singing
you,
in
there's,
that though.
there's one song at the
Yeah,
beginning.
but I just feel
It's
like
only at the beginning.
There
though.
is
feel like 'cause
some during it, but they're quite short.
Yeah.
And it's just Batman being.
I feel like I would
silly.
appreciate that more. That because I'm more of a comic person than.
Yeah.
I love Lego though.
Alita Battle Angel.
Isn't that the weird chick with the big eyes, like an anime?
Yeah.
It is, yeah. That's weird.
I think it looks quite
I've watched
good.
all of the trailers for them, but
I swear
that's-
that trailer, like the original trailer for that, came out like years ago.
It was
Came
2
out a
years
while
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought the film had come out and gone and stuff. I didn't
Yeah,
realise it
it's
hadn't come out
weird.
yet.
Are you
February
watching
15th.
it? Are you going to watch
Oh.
it then?
Probably.
I might watch it, but I don't think I'm going
It's
to go
just
and watch
different,
it.
isn't it?
I don't know. It's a bit odd though.
I might see the reviews.
Honestly,
on
I'm
it.
going to go off the story.
The
It's
story does look.
It's
strong.
like when I watch stuff normally, like, if it looks weird, if the story's good enough, I can kind of get past it.
just go month by month. Let's see what's month by month out.
So, well, I'm not going to read all of them. I'll just select.
Wrestling with
few.
My Family
Well,
comes
yes,
out on the 14th
yeah.
of February. Just saying,
February.
I'm going to be watching that. But
What is?
Wrestling with My Family, it's the Page documentary thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it
Name
was
for
documentary first, wasn't it?
It is a documentary.
Yeah, but it had documentary in the name.
You got.
No, it was untitled.
Oh, it was on title. Oh, that's why.
You got the complete milk of How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World.
Do you know what? I
Never
know I'm
watched
going to
any of
get
them.
hated for it, but I've actually enjoyed the How to Train a Dragon
actually
series.
Don't think I've watched any of them.
They're really good.
I might have watched the first one, but I just don't remember.
I've watched.
For a kids
I've
film,
watched the
they're
first
actually
two.
really good.
I watched the first two, and I think they just did so much with it. It just kind of. I was
It's
just
because
like,
they've done like a TV series.
Yeah.
they're,
Hasn't
like,
it been, like, a
all
really big-
adverts. They're-
big
There's
break
such a big
since the last one.
Well, is this the third one? Or the
I
fourth.
assume so.
That's why there's been like a
I
huge
wouldn't be
gap.
surprised if it was the fourth though. I've definitely watched the first two, like Kieran.
I may have watched the first one. I don't really know.
First one came out ages
That's
ago.
why I don't remember.
Ages.
I'm pretty sure I've seen the first one.
March, we got Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I don't
Is
really
anyone
know.
actually going to go to that? Because I'm
dunno.
50-50.
Don't think so.
I don't.
I watched the trailer. It just didn't appeal.
I just don't know much about the character. I just know that.
I
Yeah, I
assumed I'd have to watch it
I know a bit about it,
because of
but-
Infinity War.
I just know that.
I think that's
that-
the only thing that's what Marvel's doing now
Yeah.
is that if you love the Avengers story, you have to watch all the individual ones to
It's
get
the
what's
thing-
going on. Because I'm pretty much up to date apart from the first two Thor films.
I haven't
Because
seen
I'm
them.
just like
They're
they-
not very
they look
good.
really awful.
They're not
I'm gonna
very
skip
good.
them. They're the only two Marvel films I've not seen, so it's
It's-
kind of this one. I feel like I need to see
It's
it.
the thing with Captain Marvel is like I know that at the end of Infinity War they do the whole thing of like showing her like paging her or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, and if you
She's-
haven't seen it, you've had enough time.
Yeah,
Stop
it's been out for
whining.
ages.
Yeah,
Um,
good point.
But she's like they're like making her out like she's like super like gonna win. Like she's the reason they're gonna win.
I think
She's not that strong.
No, I
she's
think
not.
The
she
strongest
can-
person is Thor.
I think she can like
No, it's
go
also
through time or some
um,
shit like that, and that's
Yeah, she
why
can
she's gonna
she
be
can
relevant.
time
She can
travel
go to
without
space and-
the
space and
stone.
time.
I think that's why she's going to be so relevant to
But
it.
it's
Yeah.
Gamora's sister, the blue one.
Mm.
I've really forgotten her
Nebula.
name.
Nebula. Yeah.
Nebula. She's like the most powerful. Like everything, what I've been reading about on social media
What, the
and
robot?
comics. Yeah,
The reason-
basically because she's
the only
Thanos'
the only reason
daughter.
that I know that she's
she's the most
she's
powerful.
the only thing that I've seen from like people saying about the comics and stuff. The reason that
Thor.
everyone's been like Thor is the most powerful,
I give you that. I do.
but she is going to be the one that's like going
To
to
kill.
do it because in the comics she gets the gauntlet.
Yeah.
So
but the thing is, there's so many comics.
there's
where,
so
like,
many different ones.
Hulk kills Thanos. You got Thor. You like even Groot at some point. Like honestly, like everyone basically who's left can kill Thanos, apart from like Spider-Man because he's just not done it before.
He's not there either.
Yeah, but in other comics he's come back and it's just
They all come back.
the timeline's all
They've
mixed.
all,
Let's be
most of them have been seen in their
Oh,
in
well,
their thing.
it's
So-
not really spoilers, but spoilers. The Spider-Man is set after Avengers, and it's even been shown in the trailers,
Yeah.
the timeline.
Mhm.
So it's like, well, we know he's all right.
Yeah, but it's the thing of like with that film, it's like, are they going to be saying anything about who's not around anymore? Because
Yeah.
then that's complete spoilers for the next Infinity War.
I've got two good ones here.
But yeah, Nebula.
Yeah, she is.
March 29th, Dumbo. What's your thoughts on that?
I know why they're coming out.
I'm not gonna watch
yeah.
it, but I'm hoping it's good because it's Tim Burton, and I do like a Tim Burton film. But they're like the most easiest films to predict,
It's the thing of like,
and plus it's
I
we
know-
already know the story.
I know why they're doing them. Like loads of people being like, why they're doing this, but I know why they're doing them.
Well, yeah, because you've got a new generation of
It's
kids
also-
you can hit.
It's
Not
also
hit
it's also
physically,
because
but-
in Walt Disney's will he has it written that
Remake them
Every
remake them
20
every
years.
every
I thought
10
it's-
years.
Oh, I thought it was every 20 years.
It's every-
But yeah,
I think
had-
some
I
of
had
them are
heard
10,
about
some of
that.
them are 20.
I had heard about that.
So that's why. But I'm like, I don't know.
I feel like it's a strange one to do.
I think
With
I'm-
like all the options.
I'll give you that
I
because
get
Dumbo's
it.
not the strongest storyline, and
It
it's.
hasn't been done for a while, so I can see why.
But I'm on the side of kind of we don't have to watch it, so
Yeah, I don't.
Like
It's not a problem.
Hercules. I feel like Hercules would be good.
yeah,
I'd like
Hercules
I'd go see
would
that.
Hercules would be really cool.
Hasn't
If it was done well though, it would
'Cause
have
that was-
to be done well.
because
That was an animation, and then it.
and then didn't The Rock do one that was called Hercules?
Yeah,
Was that the same
sep-
thing,
That
though?
was different. No,
Okay, yes,
that's
yeah, I don't
different.
know. I just know.
That's
he,
like-
that's
I
a
know
good.
he was
That's a
Hercules.
good
at
idea
one.
from.
I feel like if the animation was okay, it would be really strong.
Yeah.
It's like the Lion
No
King
pun
being
intended.
live action quotation marks. It's not.
It's not, but it's because it looks
It's
real.
just it's still animation.
But it's
just,
still animation, but it's CGI animation.
I'm pretty sure they're doing a Mulan one as well.
Yeah, they
There's
are.
like
yes.
so much talk of that.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. If they have
I
songs
knew
in it.
I knew someone who did a bit of work on that
Oh, really?
from my work experience.
If they do it with the songs, then
I think that comes out next. No, it's scheduled to come out next year, I believe.
Yeah, because I've not seen it on the list this year.
Here's one I'm not really looking forward to, and I'm definitely not going to see. Shazam.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks too cheesy. It
It
looks
does.
like a Nickelodeon
Yes.
like film.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like maybe when I was like 11, 12, I would go, yeah, I would love to watch that. But now
who is the guy
'cause it's
that's playing
DC, right?
Shazam?
it's DC's Shazam.
What's
right?
his name?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
Um,
comedian.
because I
He
know.
looks
I
like
know
one of the Jimmy guys who
Yeah,
does like all
he
the,
he looks like a late night
Yeah,
show
yeah.
Zachary
host.
Levi.
Zachary Levi.
He looks like like an American
Late night
late
night
show host,
Show
like
host.
Jimmy Fallon
How
or
is that
like
such a tongue twister
I know
for a
Jimmy
voice?
Fallon or something like
He
that.
does.
It looks like someone who does something like
He
that.
does.
When I was watching the trailer, as soon as I saw him do the floss, I just
Yeah,
He does
It
the
put me off.
floss.
He does the
in the
floss on the
trailer,
trailer,
he does
he
the
does the
floss.
floss.
It puts me off it.
some of the lines are kind of like, ha, that's funny, but then it's like anyone could
Just-
say that in any film, it'd be funny.
Obviously,
Yeah.
you kind of got to think about it from their point of view, with like the generation now. We're gonna sound really old. But like
But they were
That
like,
in
is the
relation,
thing.
we can't.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
But-
what they're gonna like.
for me, it just kind of put me off it
I feel like it's not. We're not.
because everyone.
We're not
does it.
old
It's
enough.
gonna make us sound
but
old,
we're not
but
young
we're-
enough.
Yeah.
We're on the like
Verge.
the verge of like we are on the very edge of the older people who don't. We
Wanna
were born
be-
a bit. We're not like the Jake Pauler generation type thing
Yeah.
as to describe it.
God, no.
We're like just on the edge of
God,
like
no.
up.
Yeah.
Like
Hellboy in April.
Do you know what? Looking forward to that.
I'm kind of looking forward to that.
I watched
so.
the trailer and I thought, you know what? The comedy's my side kind of comedy where it's that dark humour. I'm looking forward to it. But then a lot of me's kind of like looks too CGI and that can be very hit and miss whilst watching.
It's
So,
the thing of like it's
gonna
like
watch it though.
films being like, is it like a revamp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it could be good, but then revamps are like not always great. So it's like
It's like the poster looks good.
it looks good.
He looks
that's the
really
thing.
good. It's the cop from Stranger Things.
Yeah, it looks really good. So
yeah.
I'm just hoping it's going to be good because
See, the only problem with it is obviously I watched like. Have you lot seen like the original Hellboy?
I've not
films?
seen the original ones.
I really like those just because that's how
Yeah.
that's what I've seen.
Yeah.
And
it's the thing when it's
the
like
trailer for me, it seems like they're trying to make it too funny. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think Hellboy is like he's got some comedy, but I like the more serious,
dark.
gritty, dark side of it.
yeah, because he's like
And seeing it very comedic.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go watch it.
Yeah.
So I want to know, but it kind of puts me off.
Yeah.
Just because I like the dark side, gritty thing.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Wasn't Missing Link one of the ones you were looking forward to?
It
Oh,
did
yeah.
look interesting. Missing Link.
Because I know you quite like the.
I do like that kind of animation style. It looks a bit like Wallace and Gromit kind of.
isn't it the one with? Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know how to describe it, but it's definitely one which I might not go to cinema to watch, but as soon as it's available for me to watch, I would watch it. It's one of
Yeah.
those kind of ones.
Not-
Kind of at the end of that list.
It's not a great year for films.
Right.
I
think
think
so.
some of the best stuff has
I think
already
there's
happened.
quite-
That's
Yeah.
the problem. Like Aquaman was amazing.
Aquaman was amazing.
I need to watch Aquaman.
So
It's
you
so
you
good.
enjoy it so much, honestly.
It's really
I'm
good.
surprised.
The
Like,
animation is so
looking
good.
at the trailers, I was
one
like,
of the
nah.
best DC films.
Well, that's not hard, is it?
Well, it's not
Let's
hard,
be
but
honest.
it's like it's like one of the best.
I'd say it competes with the Marvel film easily.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, okay.
It's good.
I'd say it's better than quite a few of them as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the animation in it is really, really good.
Very well done. It's like to the point where it's like you wouldn't really notice it was a DC film.
Yeah.
Like it's like you could when you watch a DC film like this is a DC film.
Yeah.
That was not like a DC film.
Oh, here we go. It's like the bigger list. Wait, it's Endgame coming out this year.
Yes, in May. So that's the last
Shit,
thing
then.
of
Yeah.
Infinity War, which I'm really, really looking forward to.
Yeah.
There we go. We got like a decent list now.
Okay, there we go.
Because, yeah, Endgame, that's for me,
Part
that's
two.
going to be a 10 out of 10 film anyway. Like, just is. If it
Well,
was
I guess
anything.
If it's gonna make me like the first part, then yeah.
I feel like they can't mess up the next one.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
I don't feel they can.
I'd
They're
say-
all pretty good.
The only thing they've messed up is the name. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Because it's not
Do
the
you know
end.
what? I watched a video on it and I really liked that they've been dropping hints about it being a whole game. And then, like, Doctor Strange was saying about, like, how it's going to be like, oh, we're in the end game now. It's cool. And then they released. I like how Marvel write for, like, the last. They know everything for
Yeah,
the
they know
next
what they're
5
doing.
years. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I
they're
just love how
prepared.
like, in depth everything is. It's
Um,
good.
Going back to the live action,
Aye.
the Disney ones.
Okay.
Aladdin.
I don't know. I probably will go and watch
Aladdin's
that.
hard without Robin
Oh,
Williams
shit.
being Genie.
Who's in it?
Do you know who's going to be Genie?
No,
Will Smith. I feel like that will work.
Ah, that's
honestly.
hard.
I don't know. But
Honestly, I feel like he can play that.
I feel like he might be able to. He
I
is
feel like
pretty
he
good.
should kind of
Do
stop
like him.
acting in serious films. I don't know.
The Genie isn't serious.
No.
That's a good point. Why don't I say that?
Yeah.
He doesn't
I
really
dunno.
do serious roles anymore, does he?
No, he doesn't.
The last one he did was
Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
He probably realised that it was like.
It's
Um,
just hard to look past him and see a character though. That's the only problem with like super famous actors.
iRobot. That's what I think of straight away when I see Will Smith.
I think
Or
of
Fresh Prince of
iRobot.
Bel-Air.
Yeah,
Prince of
yeah,
Bel-Air,
that's equally what I think.
Bad Boys.
I've not watched Bad Boys.
They're
That's
making
on
another one
Amazon.
actually.
Yeah.
Making a third one.
There's two.
It's two.
Oh.
There's just one.
Here's one that I know Tom will have a lot to say about.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
I bloody hope. Kira's
No.
just shot himself. I honestly
I'm with
really
you.
hope.
I know what you're gonna say.
Right, like really, really bloody hope that they explain everything in this.
They need to
last
sort Ray out, please.
one. She's
She's
too
a-
overpowered.
she's
with
a Mary
no
Sue.
backstory.
Yeah.
at
To Mary
all.
Sue.
Have you not watched the new ones?
No.
Don't.
Honestly.
Don't.
I
Don't-
look how you
Past
go
the-
at me earlier.
Don't-
Past the
don't-
original 3.
Don't put it through yourself.
Is it 3? The original 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 6 ones that
I've
are like worth
watched-
watching.
I've only watched one past that and I didn't really like it.
It's like the.
I don't get it. Like, they left it for so long and now they're milking a film out every year. To
Oh,
me, it
yeah.
just seems rushed.
Well, they were doing 2 a year at one point.
You know what I mean? Though?
See,
To
the
me,
thing
it
of,
just
like-
seems like too much.
Yeah, I
It's
don't.
like The
I
Force
do understand.
Awakens,
It's
The
just,
Last
I love
Jedi.
Star Wars.
Same. The
And
Force
it's
Awakens,
just-
Last Jedi is like. The Force Awakens, I watched it, was like, okay, this is okay.
I
New
enjoyed.
character. New Jedi, and then Force Awakens, and they just completely go, yeah, she's a no one. Okay.
No, honestly, Last Jedi I enjoyed more than Force Awakens. Force Awakens was such a remake of the New Hope that I was just like this.
Yeah,
This is
they
just
all are
making-
remakes
This
of
is
the
just
same-
making
of
the
films.
fans like feel like
It's a
they
re-
know
it's,
the
it's a
original films.
retextured version of the
No, it
original
is.
films.
It's like
Yeah.
a remake of the original film, and it's kind of it wasn't capturing me. The second one threw stuff off pace, which I kind of liked because I want to watch a film where you don't know what's going to happen next, and that film did that perfectly. However, they did it so much that everything in the last film made no sense. So they basically twisted everything on its head to basically make no sense. And everyone's gonna say, and I'm one of those people, a trilogy is supposed to have that in the second film, right? The
Yeah.
second film is supposed to just mess everything up.
And then
The
last one
third film
explains it all.
explains
If
it.
the third one explains
And
it, I'm going to be like, okay, it's alright. But like,
Exactly, because J.J. Abrams is saying that he's going to link all the prequels and that to the last one. I'm like, I'm sorry, but you're going to link 9 films to one film, which is the 9th film, which is all like in order. And I was like, that's going to be impressive if he does that, but also very, very hard. Like, I just don't see that happening. He's got too many stories to sort out in one film.
So
It's not like Harry Potter.
Yeah, and
where
it's like the thing of, like-
easy to follow.
how are you going to, like.
You've got
The-
Knights
the
of
one-
Ren. You've got Snoke to talk about. You've got where's Rey's background. Where's Kylo's story gonna go? Like you've got easily more than 5 stories.
But if he's saying he's going to link all of them, that means the third, second, and third film, which happened however long ago in the timeline.
It's like over 100
Yeah.
years.
It's like that. How are you going to link anything to them? Like you could. Oh yeah, you could
But I
probably.
suppose it's Anakin's
Anakin,
story.
But then that's just linking Darth Vader. So
yeah.
it's just like the thing of like I watched that Darth
But then
Maul
the
fan
last-
film.
Oh, that's
The
really
best way to
good.
describe it is like that's really good. And there's like a couple of like Jedi in that, and there's one female Jedi, and I cared more about her who had no name than I do about Rey.
It's true. She's.
And she had like
We're gonna get a
few
lot
lines.
of hate, but also a lot of love because that's what the
I
Star Wars
love-
fans are.
I love Star Wars. Like
Nothing
literally-
against Star Wars, but
Love Star
Rey's
Wars, but
character is
It's,
really boring.
it's nothing against Star Wars. It's just kind of think just Disney.
Yeah.
Because they're not doing a good job. I don't
But
think
it's
they're doing a
what-
good job, but not a good job at the same time.
What's really annoying is that they've basically Lucas had a story set up for after to carry on the films.
Yeah.
Disney came along, bought the rights, and basically went
Made it
to
all
Lucas
legends.
and went, you know what? Even though
Everything-
you've got 3 films planned, we're going to scrap that and do our own.
Yeah.
And it's basically so last minute, it's just wrong. And even though what I disagree with massively is making a trilogy and giving 2 directors to do that trilogy, because
Yeah,
you've got
yeah.
no matter what, you've got 2 different
That's two-
viewpoints.
yeah.
So you've given the director to do the first and third one, and then the middle one a different director. No matter what's going to happen, the whole theme of it's going to go off.
It's like the thing of like Disney bought the rights. Literally, like one of the first things they did went, we're going to make this stuff legends. This is now canon, and then the canon stuff is the films,
Yeah.
the TV shows,
Comics. Well, some comics.
some of the comics, and like Battlefront is in the game, the newer one,
It's just
and
wrong.
then another game, which I think is a mobile game,
Which Disney made, I think.
which Disney made. It's like
Do you know why?
because they
Money.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't.
But-
I'm
Big old.
honestly, I'm not jealous of Disney because they're like they know what they're doing. They're still gonna make money out of this,
Yeah.
but it's kind of they're doing the right things with the independent films, and I feel like if
The
they
independent
carry
ones are
on the
working.
main stories, it's not gonna go well for Disney. But if you pick up, if you've not watched Han Solo, watch it because it's such an amazing film. Kieran,
Yeah.
bloody watch it.
Might watch it tonight.
Honestly, because it is such a good individual film, and Rogue One. Am I missing what other film was it? Is it just Han Solo and Rogue One?
Han Solo's good. Might be hyping it up a bit too much.
Nah,
I really liked it.
no.
I think it's good, but it's not amazing.
Solo's that's a standalone film, isn't it?
Yeah, completely. But I
I
feel
don't
like
have
they're
to
gonna.
watch the other films,
Their
No.
end,
like the newer ones, to
No.
understand it.
they're there is potentially.
There's only
'cause
one thing.
There's potentially.
Have you
more
seen
Han
Phantom
Solo
Menace?
Yeah.
So Darth Maul is the only
Okay.
continuous thing I think in the whole
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
other than obviously like Han Solo
So,
and stuff being in the
like
next
with
ones.
me,
But that's
and
it.
Chewbacca.
It's not
Yeah.
that like
There's some
The
characters which are
repeating
just
characters.
obvious, yeah.
it's not that like I don't like Star Wars. I do like Star
Yeah,
Wars,
yeah.
but I just had the original three for so long, and then they hyped up the new one, which I was like, okay, it might be alright. And then I watched it, and I was like,
It's just
it's
not-
alright. It's nothing.
Yeah, it's not.
Don't get me wrong.
And then
I
I
love
feel
Star
I
Wars
felt like
that
it was
much.
just going to
No,
be
I-
like that.
Huge
There
fan
is-
of Star
there's
Wars.
still-
Like
There's
enormous
still
fan of Star Wars.
points in the films where I
I have hope for it.
legitimately get goosebumps, where it's like, oh my god, that was so cool. Like everyone hated the bit where Poe Dameron in the new Last Jedi where he drifts like the spaceship, and it's like you can't drift a spaceship. I'm sorry, but there's also not a thing called lightsabers, and I actually quite enjoyed
Technically,
that.
you can
because
drift
it
a
looked-
spaceship.
It looked really cool, and I got goosebumps from that. It was
I
just
think-
like because it's the way it was filmed, like the sound effects, like the way it moved, and it just, as a Star Wars fan and as someone who loves films, well, we all love films. Like you do get those points
You
in
can
films where
drift
you
a
just get
spaceship.
goosebumps, and you're like.
One of my
"Wow,
favorite
so
lines from the new Star Wars films is I forgot what Anil Akbar's like race is.
It's a trap. Oh, I forgot.
They're
What
the
it is.
fish-looking guys.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not the it's the chap. It's the one where it's I think it's Rogue One where he turns
Yeah,
around
he's
and
in
goes,
Rogue One.
"Call up a Hammerhead Corvette. I've got an idea."
Does
That's
he
one of my
actually do-
favorite lines because it literally just and then it's the bit where they just push the ship
Oh, yeah.
with the Hammerhead Corvette. That's like one of my favorite things.
We got New Mutants.
New Mutants. What's that?
I'm pretty sure that's like.
Sounds like an X-Men film.
Yeah.
Sounds- No, that's Phoenix, isn't it?
No.
That's the next X-Men film. Yeah, Phoenix is the next
And
one.
that's called Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
Does anyone watch X-Men? I've not watched any of the new X-Men because I'm just not a huge fan.
I don't know if I've watched any of the new ones. I don't know. I've watched a lot of them just because I did.
I tried to watch
Apocalypse is
Apocalypse?
the. Oh, no, I have
God,
seen
that was
Apocalypse.
awful.
Yeah, they're not very good.
That was
They're-
awful.
They're all over
I
the
watched
place.
like half an hour and I went.
Yeah, no.
I try and sit
no-
and watch a film, but I just couldn't.
The X-Men
I hate
films are
films.
just all over
I
the
don't like
place.
films that do timelines really weirdly, but some films do it really well because they kind of tell you that this is like this
Yeah,
type of
'cause
film.
In the end, they make
X-
sense.
X-Men doesn't make any
Apart from
sense.
X-Men they just keep remaking the same films, but just change it up and go, this is a different
Yeah,
timeline.
with
Or this is this
different
time
actors.
ahead. Yeah. Godzilla. New Godzilla.
looking interested.
I'm
I haven't
looking
seen any of the
forward
other
to
ones. I don't think.
I've not seen the new one because the new one had Bryan Cranston for like 10 minutes, didn't it?
that. Yeah.
Isn't?
I do want to watch that, but
I always assumed all the Godzilla films are just remakes because I never see them having like anything
yeah, of course. I don't know.
Yeah.
repeating.
No.
New one's got like all the other monsters in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
That's,
newest
that's
one.
what I'm looking.
And then
that's
at
what
the end
kind
of
of
the
caught
year,
my
there's
eye.
King Kong. No,
King Ghidorah.
sure.
It's like the giant
Oh, okay.
dragon
Yeah.
with loads of heads. Yeah. Mothra. Then there's a few others.
No, but I don't know. There's that film, and then there's another film at the end of the year called Godzilla and Kong.
Yeah, it might be Godzilla versus Kong, something like that.
Yeah. There's quite a lot of like monster movies.
Oh yeah, no, like the whole monster thing is like a
it's
big.
fully back in again.
It's
isn't
like
it?
It was like a big story as well. So you know, have
Looking
you seen
forward to
Kong Skull Island?
No, but I've watched like a
That's
movie
quite
breakdown of it. So.
And
Did
at the
look
end of that, there's an extra scene where you can hear they're like going over audio footage, and you hear like Godzilla roar, and that's how that
Oh,
links
cool.
into this new one. And
That's cool. Because they've made
also,
a load of money.
I've basically signed like a legally binding contract to go see it as well.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
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 Never mind.
In all fair, I wanted to see it anyway, so it's not that bad. Dark Phoenix.
Nah.
I know they've had to like change the trailer 3 times apparently because people don't like it.
Yeah, no, that's not really good.
I'm
Doesn't
just
seem good.
no. It just looks rubbish.
One coming out at the moment, Glass. I think that came out recently.
Glass does look good, but I've not watched Split.
Or Unbreakable.
Unbreakable. Yeah, it's very.
I want to watch them, so I can.
I've watched the
Glass.
movie breakdowns and I can totally accept that they're amazing films.
I think
Also,
they're really good
it's
films,
M
but-
Night, so the ending can go anywhere.
I'm just not into that
I feel like they might.
scary thriller kind of thing.
Don't
It's
part
very
too
hit and
much.
miss with me. Oh, another thing which is coming out. It's not this year, but I think it's next year, so 2020. Is A Quiet Place 2.
But I haven't seen the first
Still
one.
haven't seen the first one.
Still.
Okay, well, people who are watching this, I'm really looking forward to the second one. Should be
Fair
good.
enough.
So,
Most of the ones on here we've talked about.
Like, it's in. They have a
It
different name
Chapter
for that.
2.
oh, it too. I've not seen the first one, but
Yeah,
Like,
a lot of
different
people
name for
hyped
that.
for the second one, which makes sense.
I didn't think that.
I like
I
to
would
see
bring
companies
that.
rename film, like not just call a film 2.
Oh, it's It Chapter 2.
If it,
Yeah,
chapter
chapter
2.
Because of the Stephen King
yeah.
books.
If it's a book.
Yeah,
makes
because it
sense,
is
to
the
be
same character. It's just come back 10 years later. Whatever.
fair. Yeah.
I think they,
Looked good.
for anyone,
Sounds good. Even.
for anyone who doesn't want to know, I say skip ahead a bit. But the main story, obviously,
I haven't seen the
they're
first one.
kids.
Yeah.
They come back
I already know
because, you know, the black kid. I forgot his name.
Didn't watch.
Oh, there's a black kid in it, and basically he stays in the town,
Oh,
and then it comes back.
and
But
then he
all of them
knows.
had left the town.
Yeah.
And then I think they come back as adults,
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then they
kill
fight
it
him
again, and then I think they leave, and then the kids in the town, the new kids in the town, blah blah blah, and they come back again. I think that's it.
Because at the end of the
And you're good.
first,
You're good to
first
come
one,
back.
aren't they all like they're in like a circle, aren't they? And then they like break off from each other. Don't they?
Yeah.
At some, and that's like they leave in the order that they die when they're adults.
That's kind of cool.
Still details that they had on that.
I don't know.
Stephen
I just
King's
Stephen
fucked up.
King's. Yeah.
Yeah, I've not seen the film, but I know because of like
He's a whole sorts of.
it's such a
something
big
else.
known thing.
It's very good.
Yeah, he's very clever.
All right, so that was a podcast. Thanks for watching.
And see you
See-
later.
see you later.
Bye.
No, no.